Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel today for the final Alliance War of Season 26, and the stakes could not be higher. If we win this one, we get Masters. If we lose it, we more than likely will miss out. And of course, I'm going to be taking the boss. So, first fight, Corvus Glaive, Path 2 Section 1. Been done time and time again, using Dr. Doom. Doom and Quake, best options for this matchup by far. Just need to manage the strike counter while. Keep throwing our specials to reset it, don't let him build any Furies up. You'll notice by the PI just how heavily boosted I am for this war. You're going to notice a lot of 3-minute boosts being used for fights that they absolutely are not needed for. I'm happy to exhaust my entire boost stash if it's going to help us win this matchup. So yeah, this Corvus, halfway down, going well, still at 100% health, no Furies built up. I think out of the 3 nodes, this is probably the second best one for Corvus. The Brute Force one does mitigate Quake as an option. I think the end of Path 1 is not quite as good because the armour up buff can fuel Mystic Dispersion for someone like Dr. Doom. Whereas in this one, obviously you can't really do any power stealing or anything like that because of power struggle. But yeah, it's still, as long as you're managing the Furies well, not a difficult fight at all. So the second fight up is a Guillotine 2099. So she has Brute Force and again Strike Counter Fury, and I believe she also has Power Focus 1. So here I use the Power Start 1 boost. This is, again, it's a waste of a boost in any other war, but I've got it, I'm using it. Get up to that special 2 as quick as I possibly can. There I actually end up using the special 1. I think I thought I was probably already at special 2 there, but it doesn't matter. Got Mystic Power Boost on. Special 2, lot of damage, incinerates, taking her down. Special 1 there, nullify the armour up buff, more power for us, knock out her cloak again. Go for another special 2 here, and she is basically dead at this point. Really easy fight for Doom. So now moving on to the third fight of the war. This is against a Black Panther on the Strike Counter Fury shared fight. So I think the idea here is if the Furies build up and you get messed up by his new animations, it could kill you. But yeah, I did my draws before this fight. I also read his abilities and did read pretty much one important defensive ability that he is going to have in this fight, and that is if Panther's Might is active, he is going to reduce my defensive ability accuracy by 50%, so I'm not going to be able to count on parries. Power Start boost that was active for the second fight is still active here. It's going to help us get to that special 2 nice and early. Here he activates Panther's Might. Can't rely on parry. Playing it really safe in terms of his animations. Special 2 here, and this is going to end him with the incinerates pretty much. Panther's Might ended, can reliably parry again. Another combo, and he's down. Moving on to section 2 here. We've got a Nick Fury on Spike Power from afar. Don't actually think I've ever seen this placement before. Using the invulnerability boost in this fight is actually a fight that I would normally use an invulnerability boost for. There is going to be quite a large threat of a special 3 here. So the reason that there is a special 3 threat is because when Doom nullifies the power from afar, he gains his own power gain buff, but then that power gain buff triggers Spite, and also our special 3 Fury triggers Spite. Yeah, so far it's going alright. He hasn't had an opportunity to use a special. Got our special 3 off. Go for a Doom combo. Managed to manage his tactical charges well enough that this Doom combo would push him past his first round of unblockable. Up to another special 3 here, throw it off. He's still got high power, so going to be able to steal a lot of it back. The special 3 takes him down to 15%. Double medium into some light attacks. And yeah, here we go for the special 2. We've got 2 Furies active. I think I was hoping this would pretty much just kill him. He gets to a special 3, but I've got the invulnerability boost, and Nick Fury's special 3 does absolutely no extra abilities. So we can tank this really, really safely. Then here we actually purified my Incinerate with a special 3, even though special 3s don't count as a knockdown for other abilities, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Luckily, I do notice, start spamming special 1s until he goes down. Even though he is unblockable because of powerful from far, it's really easy to just spam special 1s over and over again. Next fight up is Annihilus on Kinetic Transference and Aspect of Evolution. Going to be using Dr. Doom here. Now, he didn't actually see me check, but I do have the invulnerability boost active still from the Nick Fury fight. There we see we actually can evade Annihilus' special 1. I think that's the first time I actually have successfully done it this season. I always mess up to Annihilus for some reason. But yeah, here pretty much up to our special 3. Stagger off his Cosmic Control Rod again. Go for the SP3. Doom combo. Again, it's just as basic as it gets for Doom in War. Nullify a couple of Furies. Special 2. And this will finish him off with the Incinerates. And he actually shrugs off the Incinerates from the Cosmic Control Rod, but parry lands and he's down. So next fight up, this is the reason that we bought Ghost for this war. This is a Yellowjacket on Kinetic Transference, powerful and far. So I've never seen this placement before. I think the main reasoning behind it is that Yellowjacket pretty much completely counters all Mystic champions, and generally Doom is the most used counter for this node along with Magic. So we're going to be using Ghost, faded special 1s. I don't have the Wasp synergy. I was actually hoping I would get an opportunity to use special 2, but just didn't really get it with a time where he didn't have power and I was able to use it. So power start 1 boost again. Another 3-minute boost wasted, but I really don't care. Yellowjacket is going down quite nicely just from these 1-hit combos. As you saw in the 4 Loki War, I have absolutely no problems with Yellowjacket's special 1. Can phase through some of them. If he doesn't use it, I can just dex it. And yeah, he is down. Full yellow bar, really good fight. So now moving on to Boss Island. This is my second to last fight of the war. Got 30% champion boost, 25% health boost. Again, invulnerability boost that I absolutely do not need here. Mystic power boost. Again, not needed. So I don't have the attack boost active because I don't want to trigger protect on heavy attacks or medium crits if I do use a special 3. Plan for this fight was really just to cycle special 1s and 2s. I think the only reason I can really think of that a Hyperion is here is as a magic trap, because he did have a Sorcery Supreme on the next node who is traditionally taken with a magic. So I think they were hoping that someone would use her for both. And because of Hurt Locker, you can't really use magic that well. So I'm sure she could still make it through this fight. But yeah, Doom, brilliant option for this matchup. So there we do get pushed to a special 3. That wasn't initially what I was hoping for, but it's not really going to be a big deal. Go for it here, get the Fury. And we are boosted just enough that we don't trigger protect from our critical mediums with the Fury active, I believe. Go for a special 1 here. Don't want to go for a special 2 with the Fury up because that will absolutely trigger protect if one of the final 3 hits crits. And go for a special 3 here, and this will kill him. So far so good this war. I've got 1 fight left, and that is going to be my final fight of the season. And it is the reason that Symbiote Supreme is on my team. It is a rank 3 champion boss. So at this point the war was extremely close. I actually think it was 6-6, or they maybe have 1 more death than us. Basically, I absolutely had to solo this fight. So I have activated my 20% attack boost now. I'm absolutely max boosted here. Could not have more active. Got another invulnerability boost, which is not needed whatsoever, but taking 0 chances here. So strategy for this fight, get up to my special 3, no special 2s, nothing like that. Just cycle special 3, let the bleeds from that do the work. Here I'm just waiting for a buff to nullify, get my genetic potential up to 100 so I get the power gain. I did make sure that Symbiote Supreme would not be triggering Protect very much. And generally I found the only hits that would trigger it were the special 2 hits, and also if I did have 2 Furies, a medium crit potentially would trigger it. Yeah, see, so far it's going quite well. At the start of the fight I was actually worried about the amount of block damage he did. I took 17% just trying to bait out a heavy attack or 2 initially. But because of the way this fight goes, you don't really need to bait out a whole lot of specials. Go for another special 3 here. We're definitely winning the damage race, and we're also looking fine on time. Mostly I was just worried for this fight because it's a 5-star against a rank 3. And I've taken champion bosses really long ago, but back then it's rank 5 versus rank 5. And also, obviously, there's no protect. Yeah, it's going quite well so far. Again, he's doing quite a bit of damage into our block, but we can afford to take some chip damage at this stage. Trying to bait out the special 1 before going in for my special 3. Power gain is wasted a little bit, but not entirely. So we are still going to get some benefit of that. It's down to about a third of his health left there. We do block a whole combo, takes us down to 55%. Bait out his special 1. Got 10 bleeds stacked up now, they're putting in work. Now we're in our damage mode, and what I don't want to do here is use my special 3 while I still have the Fury active, because if I do, I'll stack 2 Furies, then mediums, especially being in Assassin's range, will trigger protect. Yeah, this fight is pretty much over now. I was hoping this special 3 would kill, but as you can see it leaves him at 1%. But yeah, he goes down, and we get the boss solo for our final fight of the season. And we did end up winning this war. We won 9-6. Great performance from us. And this does actually mean we finished in the Masters bracket. First time ever for me and for the Alliance. So we finished in Masters rank 11, which is 14th overall. So it's on the lower end of Masters, but it's still Masters. So yeah, there you can see the season rewards have come in, and I'm just going to show you the 6-star pulls. So this was from a featured crystal, really bad pull, not happy with this one at all. Then Dragon Man from a basic crystal, this is a brilliant pull. Probably not going to rank 3 him because of rank 4 Doom. And then we did also get a second drip on our Red Hug. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next season.